Steam just dropped a wave of arcade games that are absolutely unhinged, in the best possible way. Racing legends, superhero brawlers, coin-pushing madness, and a scratch card game that somehow ate 6 hours of my life. Today, we're breaking down 10 games that just landed on Steam, and trust me, your library is not ready. Let's go. Let's kick things off with the biggest game of the year, and that is not an exaggeration. Forza Horizon 6 launched on May 19th and immediately smashed 284,000 concurrent players on Steam. Japan was the setting fans had been begging for, and Playground Games delivered. Over 550 real-world cars, jaw-dropping neon-lit Tokyo nights, mountain passes, rice paddies, and full ray tracing that'll make your GPU sweat. A Metacritic score of 91 says it all. This is the racing game of the decade.
Mark Grayson just entered the chat, and he brought a whole squad tag fighter set in the awesome Invincible universe. Built by former Killer Instinct devs at Quarter Up, this game has bone-crunching DNA baked right in. Tag out mid-combo, counter-tag to escape punishment, and unleash cinematic supers that look ripped straight from the show. Omni-Man, Battle Beast, the whole gang. This is not a licensed cash grab. It is a legit fighter. Okay, I need you to hear me out on this one. What if the coin pusher machine at your local arcade had roguelike depth? RACCOIN is exactly that, a deck-building coin pusher where you combine 150 unique special coins to trigger absolutely chaotic synergies. Seed coin plus water coin grows a literal money tree inside the machine. Nuclear coin, it explodes everything forward at once. 6 characters, 8 difficulty levels, 85% positive reviews on Steam. Speaking of dangerous, Scritchy Scratchy launched March 18th and hit 16,000 Steam reviews in a single week, with 95% of them positive. This incremental idle game wraps an entire gambling loop around scratch-off tickets. You buy a card, scratch it, win a little, unlock a scratch bot, automate everything, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you have no idea what happened. From devs behind Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, they know exactly how to make something addictive. What if iRacing, the simulation racing platform used by actual professional drivers, made a game for the rest of us? That's iRacing Arcade. Released March 3rd, this third-person racer uses real licensed cars and circuits shrunk down into pocket-sized stylized versions bursting with personality. Porsche 911 GT3, IMSA GTP cars, circuits like Imola and Mexico City, all wrapped in an adorable art style with real fuel burn and tire wear underneath. Build a campus, hire drivers, climb the ranks. PC Gamer called it Vampire Survivors, but you drop your own deadly Lego car into the arena? And honestly, that's the perfect pitch. TerraTech Legion is a bullet heaven builder where you construct your battle vehicle block by block, then survive endless waves of robotic enemies by ramming and shooting your way to glory. It's chaotic, it's satisfying, it has that overwhelmingly positive Steam energy. Cyberpunk aesthetic, roguelike progression, vehicular carnage. Konami published this one, and it is a vibe. Darwin's Paradox puts you in control of Darwin, a brilliantly clever octopus who needs to use his 8 arms and his giant brain to survive and make it back to the ocean. Released April 2nd on Steam, this Unreal Engine 5 platformer is a surprising burst of creativity from the same company that gave you Metal Gear. Charming, weird, inventive, the kind of game that reminds you why the indie publishing scene on Steam is so exciting right now. 26 years. That's how long fans waited for a new Fatal Fury. And SNK didn't just show up, they showed out. City of the Wolves brings back Terry Bogard, Rock Howard, and the Southtown crew with a brand new Rev system that completely reinvents offensive gameplay. Rev Arts, Rev Excel, Rev Blows, it's a layered, expressive combat engine that stands shoulder to shoulder with Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. Episodes of Southtown adds a full single-player RPG mode. Water, Earth, Fire, Air. The Avatar universe is finally getting the fighting game it deserves, and it arrives July 2nd, 2026. Avatar Legends the fighting game is a 1v1 fighter with hand-drawn 2D animation straight from the series, 12 playable benders and warriors, a full original story mode, and proprietary rollback netcode with crossplay. Aang vs. Korra, Zuko vs. Toph, the roster and the art direction look stunning. If you've ever wanted to settle the elemental bending debate, this is your arena.
Let's close it out with a classic reborn. The Angel Cats are back. Twin Shot Deluxe is Nitrom's beloved browser-era arcade platformer, fully rebuilt and expanded with 200-plus brand new levels across 4 vibrant worlds. Pick up a bow, shoot enemies, and defend your homeland solo or with up to 4 friends in local co-op. There's even competitive multiplayer to see who reigns supreme. It's charming, it's tight, it's the kind of game that hooks a whole family on the couch for hours. A perfect love letter to arcade platforming.